he left her because she was with NBA Youngboy,
Okay,
right?
but wait,
NBA Youngboy is not his friend. I never seen them do a stream together. If you get money, there's who's getting more money. If you think you 6'4", there's that's 6'5". Enjoy your turn. It's your turn.
Out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health.
Cenat'S basically confirmed the allegations of his ex-girlfriend cheating on him with NBA Youngboy, as he just announced that he is now single and he will no longer be in a relationship ever again. As you guys can see, this is Cenat'S Twitter. He posted it on Instagram as well, but he tweeted out saying, "I'm single and I will never be in another relationship again." Now, Chad, let me ask you something. This girl right here, do you think she just might have done the biggest mistake in her life, cheating on Cenat'S, literally, arguably the biggest streamer in the world?
Hi, I love you. Hi. She has 13 mil. Let's go out.
You got 13 mil? Yo, see,
Like that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights.
It was stunning, nigga.
Who's 2 3s put you to bed? Get the drop, knock out the dread. Funeral wrong, gonna make your bed. No.
Leaked clips started spreading online, and girl, within hours, the entire streaming scene was quietly side-eyeing each other. What started as jokes quickly turned into awkward laughs, and suddenly every loud, goofy streamer was asking the same scary question behind closed doors. If Cenat'S could happen to him, then who's actually untouchable? Because behind the smiles, memes, and picture-perfect couple moments on stream, something way more chaotic had been simmering. And right at the center of this mess sat a pink G-Wagon, a low-key Christmas letdown, and whispers that somehow loop back to NBA Youngboy. From the outside looking in, Kai's relationship seemed rock solid. On camera, it was nothing but vibes. Viewers saw flirting, inside jokes, and what looked like real chemistry. Compared to the usual influencer relationship disasters, this one felt calm and drama-free. People really thought Kai had figured it out. Clout, money, success, and a relationship that didn't feel staged for clicks. But here's the thing, you only ever see what someone wants you to see online. And off camera, the pressure was already stacking up. It just hadn't exploded yet. Not until Christmas started creeping closer. Right before the holidays, Gigi sat Kai down and showed him her #1 Christmas wish. This wasn't a cute hint or a playful nudge. She had the vision mapped out to the tiniest detail, a Mercedes G-Wagon. Black on the outside, pink on the inside, tinted windows, clean, classy, and very expensive. A custom G-Wagon like that easily lands between $140,000 and $180,000. For most people, that's life-changing money. For Kai, even with millions, it was still a massive ask. What made it hit different was how specific it was. This wasn't about being surprised. This was about expectation. At first, the internet tried to label it as the usual gold digger storyline. Rich streamer, luxury request, predictable ending. But girl, it wasn't that simple. Kai is not broke, not even remotely. He had just smashed Twitch history, pulling over 1 million subscribers during his subathon. Between Twitch checks, YouTube deals, sponsorships, and merch, his net worth sits somewhere between $9 and $14 million. He had Kevin Hart, Kim Kardashian, and major celebrities casually pulling up on his stream. So when that G-Wagon didn't appear, people started asking questions. Some think Kai was trying to set boundaries. Others believe he was quietly testing loyalty. A few say he just wasn't comfortable dropping that kind of money on a Christmas gift, no matter how rich he is. The truth is, nobody knows what was really said behind closed doors. What we do know is the G-Wagon never came, and once Christmas passed, the energy shifted fast. Laughter turned into tension. Small issues turned into big arguments. And then, Kai did something fans weren't used to at all. He vanished. Kai stepped away from streaming and opened up about struggling mentally. He talked about doubt, pressure, and wanting more creatively out of life. The internet showed him very little grace. People clowned him, saying someone that successful had no right to feel stressed. But money doesn't shield your emotions. When something personal starts breaking down, fame doesn't make it easier, it makes it echo. And while people were joking online, the relationship was quietly falling apart. Then DJ Academic stepped in and poured gasoline on the situation. During a live stream, he hinted that rumors were floating around involving Gigi and NBA Youngboy. Academics isn't just some random commentator. He's tapped in. He knows people on both sides. So when his name entered the chat, everyone leaned in. Suddenly, old clips resurfaced. Videos of Gigi singing NBA Youngboy songs, calling him her favorite, showing serious admiration. Back then, nobody blinked. Everyone listens to Youngboy. But now, those clips hit way different. Not long after, Kai posted a short message that said everything without saying anything. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. That wasn't a casual breakup update. That sounded like someone who felt embarrassed, wounded, and exhausted. The kind of message you post when something really cuts deep. And the timing made the internet connect the dots even faster. That's when the biggest rumor swallowed the internet whole. The claim was that after Kai didn't buy the pink G-Wagon, NBA Youngboy allegedly stepped in and did. There's no video of keys changing hands, no receipt, no screenshots, no hard proof, but the story spread fast because, girl, it sounded believable. Youngboy already has a reputation for spending big on women he's into. For someone like him, dropping $150,000 on a car wouldn't dent his pockets. His net worth is estimated around $6 million. And even with legal issues and time away from the spotlight, his music still racks massive streaming numbers. To fans, the move fit the persona perfectly: bold, impulsive, and disrespectful, whether intentional or not. At that point, it stopped being about two wealthy men and one woman. It turned into a conversation about pride, respect, and expectations. In an internet culture obsessed with comparison, gifts become messages. Not buying something expensive can feel like rejection. Buying it can feel like a power move. That's the environment social media has built. And once that storyline locked in, slowing it down was nearly impossible. Gigi eventually broke a silence to defend herself. She said she was the one who left. She denied cheating. She denied ever being involved with Youngboy. She called the entire story fake and accused Kai of letting the internet run wild with it. Her response was emotional and straight to the point. But instead of calming the chaos, it made people look closer. Folks questioned why she went so hard. On the internet, denial is often treated like confirmation, even when that's not fair. Silence is labeled mature. Speaking up gets framed as suspicious. That's the trap. While Gigi spoke out, Kai stayed quiet, and his circle spoke in subtle ways. Speed showed support. Rage showed love. Other creators reminded him that heartbreak teaches lessons. But the loudest signal came from his assistant, who posted a single trash can emoji. No caption, no context. Everyone instantly understood. That one emoji told the internet exactly where Kai's camp stood. Then Kai's friend Dez added context that changed the tone completely. He explained that Kai doesn't discuss his relationships, even with close friends. He keeps that side of his life guarded. Dez reminded people that fame doesn't cancel out pain. And then he said something that really stuck. Being the biggest streamer doesn't mean you don't have feelings. It just means more people watch you hurt. That line reframed everything. This wasn't bitterness. This wasn't clout chasing. This was a young man trying to navigate love under a spotlight that never shuts off. Every move judged, every gift evaluated, every mistake magnified. And when it falls apart, there's nowhere private to heal. Zoom out for a second, because this story exposes something bigger than drama. Social media has turned relationships into scoreboards. Who spent more? Who did enough? Who loved harder? When you date someone successful, expectations don't stay realistic. They inflate with the audience. And when those expectations aren't met, disappointment spreads fast. Not because love vanished, but because comparison took control. The biggest questions are still unanswered. Did Gigi actually cheat, or did rumors snowball into something false? Did NBA Youngboy really step in, or did the internet write a story that fit too perfectly? Was the G-Wagon the cause, or just a symbol of deeper problems already there? Nobody outside that relationship truly knows. What is clear is that Kai walked away hurt, not broke, and that matters. Money didn't protect him. Fame didn't save the relationship. If anything, both made the fallout louder. For Kai, this becomes a lesson about boundaries, about choosing peace over pressure, about keeping certain things off camera. He's young, successful, and still evolving. This moment won't define him, but it will influence how he moves next. As for Gigi, if the rumors aren't true, she'll still be linked to them forever. That's the cost of internet speculation. And if any part of it is true, the trade-off becomes harder to ignore. A flashy gift can't replace trust, and once public trust is gone, it rarely comes back clean. Right now, the streaming world is watching closely, waiting for proof,